Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to my brand new series, the Masked Carnival Tuesdays. This is a series where I help you guys do the Masked Carnival for Blue Mage every single week. Alright, if you guys know of a better title for this series, please let me know. I'm always open to new ideas. Alright, so every Tuesday, the Blue Mage Masked Carnival weeklies will be resetted. You have until Monday of the following week in order to do them before you lose it completely. Alright, so this is not like Wondrous Tales where you can hold on to a book and then do it the next week. You actually have to do it in the week that you have it, just like the fashion report. Alright, now if the missions are cheesable, means Ram's Voice and ultravibration, I will cover that. If you cannot do that, then there will be other ways around it. This is for endgame for Blue Mages, so having all of the spells at your arsenal, at least the ones that I am using currently, you'll be able to do these every single week with no problem. The only problem that I would think you guys would have is the beginner spellcaster and then the advanced spellcaster missions, which require certain ranked spells, like 1 to 3 and then 4 to 5. So you might have a problem there. Alright, so this is going to be June 8th. I will put the time span for each week somewhere in the title, thumbnail, description, so you guys know what week it is. Alright, so I do recommend you being at least level 60 so you have access to the aetherial mimicry so you can be a DPS, which increases your direct hit and your critical hit rate. Or if you want to do a healer or tank, you have those options. Alright, try to have Ram's Voice and ultravibration learned because those can be very, very useful. And also missile. Alright, so for this week, and everybody should have the same exact weekly. I've asked like 4 or 5 people from last week and we all had the same thing. Alright, so we have the Eye Society, which has no target, and just beat it completely. We have Moderate, which needs advanced spellcasting, so I believe that's grade 4 and 5 spells only. Then we have Blobs in the Woods. We have Too Fast, Too Furious, means do it under the ideal completion time, which is at top right. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Can't touch this means don't get hit or hurt. And a walk in the park means you cannot sprint. You're going to need a loom for this to make it a little bit easier, because they do heavy you, and it's a pretty nasty heavy. Only that sprint can basically be used to get you done faster. Alright, because when you attack them, they explode and you do damage to you. So, can't touch this, it gets failed immediately. Alright, so for the Eye Society, Act 2 can be cheesed with Ram's Voice and ultravibration. The first one, you just basically take out the enemies normally. Alright, so let's go into it. So I have a DPS mimicry all set to go. So what you can do for this one is get blinded by the Mandragora. This allows you to basically stare into the enemy with the eye attacks. So I'm using sharpened knife for a quick physical attack. Now that they are done, take out the eye enemies. As you can see, you dodge the cold stare because you are blind. And that is Act 1. Pretty simple. Now for this one, I recommend getting blinded anyway. Alright, so we're blind. Now we can just do Ram's Voice. All of them but him can be frozen, which is just fine. So ultra vibrate them all dead. And then you can just basically stab them to death. And that is weekly target C done for the week. So Ram's Voice, ultra vibration, sharpened knife. That's all you need. Alright guys, so the next one is going to be Some Like It Excruciatingly Hot. So this one you actually have to have grade 4 or 5 spells for this to work, which means the cheese with ultra vibration cannot be used since both Ram's voice and the eye attack are both unfortunately too low. Luckily this is pretty easy to do. If you have a grade 4 wind attack or grade 5 wind attack, these are pretty easy. Garuda is one of them. If we go into the spell book, we also have a couple other wind attacks. So we have Alpine, which is unfortunately grade 2. And Sonic Boom is grade 4, so we'll be able to use Sonic Boom with Garuda. If you don't have Garuda, this will work just fine. So I already have Garuda on my hotbar, and then we have Sonic Boom. If you have Hydro Pull, which is a grade 4 spell, you can easily pull them all in to be able to take them out a little bit easier. Alright, so let's get this over with. Alright guys, so go into the middle here, Hydro Pull. Hit him with Garuda. Sharpened Knife also is a grade 4, so this also will work, since I forgot to put the Sonic Boom on my hotbar. And that is Act 1. Pretty simple. Now Act 2, we have 4 bombs, and of course we have some platforms in the way. So let's go ahead and equip Sonic Boom. So step in the middle, Hydro Pull, Garuda, knock them all into one area, and then Sonic Boom. Easy peasy. Alright guys, so the last one is going to be Blobs in the Woods. So, like I said, you're going to need Loom for this one. So, if I can find it, right here. If you guys want to find all the spells, I do have videos on how to get all of them. Alright, so now we have Loom. We can now do the final mission. So basically use whatever you have in your arsenal, and you should be good. Alright, so when you defeat the jam, they will explode. Now I'm gonna check. Alright, so you cannot freeze them, which is always good to know. Wait for it to blow. And that would be Act 1. Pretty simple. So this whole weekly you can do with very basic spells. You don't really have to go out of your way to get some of the hard-hitting ones. Alright, so this time we're going to position him with a Shock Strike or whatever you have. Quickly Loom out of the way. Gonna hit him with the Garuda. Just gonna come over here. I've eye shot of this one over here. I'm going to, I guess I'm going to do something. I don't have any basic spells, so I'm just going to do this. Alright, got out of the way of that one. Loom out of the way. I'm gonna go over here because it's out of the view and zoom right back. And that is going to be weekly target A. So just have any basic spell that you can use for this. Water cannon work just fine. Just make sure that you're able to zoom out of the way. Alright, simple and easy week for Blue Mage. These do get sort of complicated from time to time, but a lot of these do not get too hard. Alright, and most of these challenges are from the first 25. So don't expect anything past that to be in your weekly. Alright guys, so that is going to be this week's weekly challenge for Blue Mage. Alright, so like I said, if you have any other better title for this series, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to take any suggestions you guys have. And if you enjoy this and you want me to do more, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out every single week. Alright? So guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and join the first brood. And as a reminder, make sure you hit that notification bell next to my subscribe button. It's where you guys never miss an upload. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. Take care, guys.